Hey everybody, it's Coach Matt over here at Primal Athlete Training Center, www.primalatc.com. Answering a question today that was left on the Primal Athlete Training Center Facebook page by a guy named Dylan Kirchberg. Now Dylan says that he used to be a decathlete, but his coach wants him to emphasize on Javelin now. He saw all the videos I did on the basics of throwing the Javelin, but he's wondering if I had specific exercises in the gym as far as lifting. Well, Dylan, you touch on something that I've been meaning to talk about, which is general strength and specific strength. Now, to increase your throws, to become a better javelin thrower, to get stronger, you need to first build overall strength. You need to make sure that your strength is increasing in all different movements in the gym. So we're talking about things like squats, deadlifts, bench press, incline press, clean and press, overhead press, one-arm dumbbell clean and press, tricep movements, big ballistic movements, pulling movements, pull-ups, ring rows, everything like that. Getting your body to be better at general strength, getting your entire body stronger, getting your entire body more flexible, getting your entire body moving better, that is going to help improve your throws in the javelin. Once all of your weak points, once everything generally is getting stronger and improving and you're showing huge leaps and bounds, in that area, now we can get into specific movements. Now, specific movements for the javelin to get you stronger, well, we're going to show you a few today. The first thing that I'm going to show you are different types of band pull-aparts. Band pull-aparts are going to help your shoulders stay healthier. They're going to get your shoulders stronger and properly warm them up before you throw. Now, my athletes here, no matter what the workout is, band pull-apart is the first thing they do for their warm-up every single day. So I'm going to go grab the band back here for you and show you some band pull-aparts that we do here at Prime. Okay, so this is just a half-inch band. It's the smallest band that you can get at MF Athletic Track and Field Company. So you can go online. We have a link on the Primal ATC page. They're real cheap. They're like $8 each or something like that. And they're always having sales and free shipping. So if you take the band, what you want to do, grab the band so there's a loop on either end, extend the triceps, pull those shoulders back, and start to pull the band apart. So I'm not rowing the band backwards. The arms are extended. We're pulling that band apart. So let me spin around here. We'll spin a Rooney, show you what I'm talking about. So we'll do about 20 in the front. Once you do 20 in the front, band goes behind the head. And we're going to pull that band apart. Again, we're not doing a pull down behind our neck. We're extending and pulling that band apart. So we're warming up the shoulders. I'll turn around. See, just pulling it down. Basically putting that band where the bar would rest if you were squatting. So we'll do 20 in the front, 20 in the back. We'll step on the band. When we step on the band, we'll do 20 upright rows. I like to see it underneath the nose or right to the eyebrows. We're leading with the elbows, driving up. Again, working on stretching out, strengthening. And you'll feel it. It's not like you're doing an overhead press. It's not like you're doing a lateral raise. It directly affects the shoulders, but it's all those muscles internally, inside the shoulder. Things that normally get hurt as you throw. Your labrum, your rotator cuff. The stuff that you need to improve, the stuff that needs to get warmed up, it's a great way of doing it. So we do 20 in the front, 20 behind the head, 20 upright row. Then I'll take the band, both thumbs up, glue the lower hand right behind the hip, and we'll raise up 10 times on the right hand, turn it around, both thumbs up, 10 times on the left hand. Then we'll do another 10 in the front, another 10 in the back, and that gives us 100 band pull-aparts. Now, as you can see, that doesn't take more than just a minute or two. You're just pulling the band apart, snapping it back and forth. That's a great way to help increase the flexibility, the strength in your shoulders, and get you warmed up so when you go out there and start to throw. It's going to help increase your range of motion as well. Speaking of range of motion, the most specific thing that you can do in the gym to help improve your javelin throw is to make sure that when you are doing exercises, especially overhead movements, you are moving in a full range of motion. And this is what I mean. Let me grab a dumbbell. So here I have in my hand a 35-pound dumbbell, okay? Pretty lightweight, just to demonstrate to you guys what I'm talking about. Now with this dumbbell, typically what we see if we're doing any overhead movement, whether it's with a kettlebell or with a dumbbell or with a straight bar, when we see and we have athletes do overhead movements, we see a lot is this, where they lean back and they're pushing straight up overhead. So this is more like doing a really high incline press. They're not pushing overhead, they're leaning back and pushing over their face. What we want to see when you work overhead, whether it's with a kettlebell, a dumbbell, or a straight bar, is that you're working in a full range of motion. Full range of motion, what we're talking about is getting the dumbbell behind the head. So getting the bicep next to the ear. We don't want to see it out in front, we want to see behind the head. So my stomach is tight, my butt is tight, my posture is nice and upright, and when we push overhead, that dumbbell is ending up behind the ear. I can actually look at you, I can look at the camera, because that dumbbell is behind the head. So as we push, full range of motion. Not only is that going to help to strengthen your shoulder throughout that full range of motion, but it's going to increase your flexibility and increase your range of motion when you throw. Whether it's dumbbell, kettlebell, barbell, when you're doing your overhead presses, your clean and presses, when you're doing any type of push press, single dumbbell press like this, dumbbell clean and press, whenever you go overhead, it might be with a sandbag, whatever it might be, medicine balls overhead, full range of motion. Don't sell yourself short. Press overhead, lock out, get that weight to go behind the head, full range of motion. Those are two very specific things that you can do tomorrow in the gym to help improve your javelin throw. Guys, it's Coach Matt. Awesome question left on the Primal Athlete Training Center Facebook page. If you haven't done so already, you've got to find Primal ATC, Primal Athlete Training Center on Facebook. Click like, and just like everybody else has been doing this week, because it's the first week of track season here in New England and around the US, leave your questions. I'll get them answered for you here on these videos. Thanks.